What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boys Smitty and Rob in the building. And man, we got one more game after this to get live stream, and then that's the end of the RFL College Series. Man, it has been a great one, but here tonight we got ourselves a battle for Florida between Florida State and Florida. And I think this should be a great game. Rob, what you think about it?
Oh man, I want to do the ow, but man, we got tomahawks and gators down here, man. So I guess I got to go chomp, 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 or whatever, man.
It should make for a great game, and there's two really good players who are spotlighted here between these two teams. I mean, one, we already know Marquise Washington, but also young cornerback, Eric Strouder. He had something to say before this game, talking about how he knows this game very important. And, he says he's never played a quarterback up to the caliber of Marquise Washington. But he also said in his defense that Marquise Washington has never played a cornerback up to his caliber, man. And so that's going to be interesting to see how that battle tonight goes. And what you think about it?
Oh man, that's going to be a very interesting battle, man. A lot of respect for Eric Strouder, man. Definitely has put himself on the map. And man, it's just you love to see a good quarterback, man, facing a great DB, man. So hats off to him, man.
Yeah, these are pretty much the two top players in their position, man. Can't wait for this game to get underway. Without further ado, let's get out onto the field as number 2, Florida hosts number 20, Florida State. We'll be there in a little bit. And so it's about game time. I'm going to give a shout out to everyone that is here. We got Acid in the building, Two-Face Bison, Quinn Murphy. We got Drew Brewer, Mitchie Boy in the building as well, and Awesome Crocodile. And I know we've got a couple more, and I want to give a shout out to those guys, even though you still haven't commented yet. Everyone is always welcome. There we go. We got Tay, the boss. And appreciate all you guys coming through. And if you haven't already, we got 11 people in here. Let's smash that like button. Here we are in Florida, in Gainesville. Who you guys got winning, man? Rob, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling really, really good down here, man. Love to see a good game in Florida as always, man. 62 degrees, so a little bit chilly on this side of town tonight, but still openly clear and great for football, man. Florida State coming in here trying to say this is our house, man, even though they're both representing the state of Florida, but I don't know, man. Florida State thinks they own the state, man. What do you think?
Well, they're going to have to think that way because if they do not get this upset, if they do not win this game, which is what Eric Strouder was talking about before, they're not going to be able to even play a bowl game. This could be the very last game that they play of their season if they don't win and they play the number 2 team in the country. There goes Eric Strouder returning kicks. He's taken some to the house for a touchdown already this season. I think only one, but still very dangerous kick return, very good cornerback, and he's ready to get things kicked off here for Florida State.
I don't know. Did I see him return one last week? If I'm not mistaken, man. I got to look back at my highlight videos, man.
Let's see if he can return one here at the start of this game as the ball is off the tee. He gets it at the 2-yard line. Going down, and he'll be marked down at the 28-yard line. I see, guys, we were talking about it being Madden 19, but hey, patch dropped right on time, and as Rob likes to say, can't stop greatness. Madden 20, we are on.
Yeah.
Alex Hornibrook coming out onto the field. He's been a very inconsistent quarterback for these Seminoles, man, and maybe the big reason on why they are 5-6 so far this season. And he's kind of put them in this predicament, but you can't put it all on one player. But still, he is definitely factored into that equation.
Yeah, as a quarterback, you're going to have to take all the pressure. It's going to always be on you. You're in control of this team right here, man. So his performance right now is going to speak volumes as to how Florida State plays against Florida tonight.
First play, they're going to run the football, and Florida gets off to a good start as Patrick will lose 2 yards on his first carry as he's met back there by Polite Jr.
Hey, man, ran right into the mouth of the gator, as we like to say right there, man. Polite Jr., not so polite. Hands off this tackle right here, man, for a loss.
Yeah, good job right there, just getting off the block. And they're just going to have to play their best football on all levels here. Florida State's going to have to get this win. And like we said, this could very well be their last game. They only got 5 wins, 6 games. We'll give you a bowl game. And so they have to do the inevitable here tonight. I think that's the wrong way to use that term. But anyway, 2nd and 12. going to set up this screen, and he's going to get it back out to the running back as he'll lose more yards. That's 3 yards. Not only lost on the run, 2 lost on the run, and 3 lost here on the pass. So he's not starting out great.
Yeah, Florida's bringing their A game right now, man. I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess that Florida State up a few more times tonight, man. But yeah, man, they're definitely bringing it right now, shutting down this short yardage situations that Florida State is trying to get out of them right now, and doing a good job on defense.
So they're going to line up with 3 receivers out wide to the left side of Hornibrook. He's got 1 close to the line at the right. Hornibrook looking to pass, throws, and that's a first down for the Seminoles. Good pass right there. He loves to go to Matthews, man. He can make some plays through the air.
Yeah, really loving that pass right there, man. Nice, clean football thrown, and man, just zip that right in there. You can see right here on the replay. Able to fly that ball right in, puts it right exactly where the receiver was able to stretch out and make that catch right there, man. Good pass, good catch.
An excellent play right there to move the chains for Florida State, and hopefully that'll get them going momentum-wise throughout this game. They need plays like that if they want to come up with a big win. Shotgun here for Hornibrook as he'll motion his back out of the backfield. And they'll throw it right there to him. It looks like they're trying their best to get him involved, but every time he's touched the football, the Gators have been there to take him down immediately. Patrick's going to lose 2 more yards on that play.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of those little wheel routes or screens right here with a receiver here is just sitting in the backfield waiting on the catch right here, man. And it's just so obvious right here. And that actually gives Gardner Johnson the jump on the ball right there, man. That slows him down for a second. He's able to get back there and tackle him for a loss.
So Florida once again in a tough situation here on this second down. Long yards they're going to need. And so there they go with a bunch formation at the top of the screen. He's going to look to pass. And he will actually scramble a little trot, but he's got the speed for the first down. Great job there by Hornibrook.
Oh, man, he's running around there like a wild turkey just now, man. Just scooting to the first down right there, and guys trotting after him right here. These guys can't be tired already, man. He was jogging to that first down.
Excellent job right there. I mean, you've seen him scramble out of the pocket, and it's been dangerous for Florida State this season. But, hey, takes the wise route, slides, picks up that first down. That's what you want to see out of him.
Definitely.
Ready. 10-2, stop.
And so they got 4 receivers out wide, 3 to the left. And they'll pass, and look at that throw. That was beautifully squeezed in between 2 Gators for a first down. Hornibrook 4 for 4.
Yeah, and I thought that window was closed right there, man. Threw that into double traffic, and what a great catch that was. Look at that, man. Just that's such a small window right there, man. And he throws it right through here to McDonald right here. Look at that, man. Between 2 defenders, great pass.
It was a good job also leading him up the field, and a great job adjusting to make that catch to get extra yardage. That's about 5 extra yards he picked up off of that play. First down again here for the Seminoles as they continue to move down the field here at the 28-yard line. They'll have this first down. Hornibrook looking to pass. He goes deep, and this is going to be dropped for a second. Thought he was going to be able to catch that one for a first and goal, but he couldn't hang on.
And we have Bello, Minshew, Eberl, Dickerson, and Kelly on the O-line. Murray, Grant, Patrick, McDonald, and Terry are going to be the halfbacks, wide receivers, and tight ends. Going back to that last play right there. Looked pretty good while it was in the air, man. And then he came down with it and couldn't hold on.
It was a good attempt, good throw. Just like you said, just didn't have the hands to haul it all the way in. And it's always tough to have your running back make those catches. But 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line. Here goes Hornibrook looking to pass again. He's going to scramble again as he gets to the outside, and he slides again. He gets hit still, but he gets a nice gain out of the play.
And we have Zuniga, Schuler II, Campbell, and Slayton on the D-line. Jefferson, Joseph, and Polite Jr. make up the linebacker core. And Gardner Johnson, Taylor, Steiner, and Henderson are going to make up the free safeties and safeties and cornerbacks and all that good stuff for Florida right now. Looking pretty good at first on defense, but now giving up a little bit of a drive here to Florida State.
And Florida State looking really good, and that's the way they're going to have to look throughout this game. I'm going to say that a lot of times here tonight, but this is a win that they must have, an upset that they must pull through with. But here, 3rd and 5. Can they continue to drive? No, almost intercepted going the other way. and that's going to end it here for Florida State.
Oh, man, that was going to be a pick six if he was able to hold on to that. He knew it right here. You can see the ball went directly to him, man. I mean, you got to catch that, man. That's routine.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was a tough catch right there. That would have been an amazing catch if he'd been able to pull it off. But Wilson, man, yeah, those opportunities, got to make those plays.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And so they're going to settle for 3 points. It's better than nothing if they can knock it down. Should be a chip shot, and it is. Knocks it down from 39 yards out.
Pretty good looking kick right there, man.
And good solid. We want to see if he can look that consistent if they get into deeper measures, but still right down the middle. Like I said, beautiful kick.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Anthony Calhoun. What's going on? Cash Money Markel, Go Cougars, Jeezy out here, Coach Armstrong, Acid, Mitch, Chromey Chrome, Tay the Boss, all the usual suspects. Justin Jones just checking in. Man, we up to 26 watching right now, man. Must be an Army-Navy game on tonight.
I think it is. And so Florida going to be getting the football here for the first time tonight. We haven't seen Marquise Washington grace the field yet, but let's see if they can set him up with some good field position here with this special teams return. It's a little bit short as he fields it at the 5. And he will get it out to the 30. So good field position for Marquise Washington as he trots out onto the field. And man, what about number 14? He's looking like the obvious Heisman candidate here of this RFL college series.
Oh man, this is one Gator right here that you do not want to let loose. This guy go off in a hurry, man. We talked about the slow moving offense that boils up and boils over toward the fourth quarter right here, man. Can Marquise Washington do it again here tonight?
Marquise Washington, I mean, we already know for a fact Florida's going to be in the playoffs for the RFL College Series. Doesn't matter if they lose this game, they're still going to be within the top 4. I think they're still going to stay the number 2 team regardless, but we'll have to see how everything plays out with Clemson. But 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line as motion Van Jefferson. And here goes some read option, trying to use his legs early to get something, but not much, only a 1-yard gain.
And we have Ivy, Smith, McCoy, Johnson, and Taylor on the O-line. Jefferson, P. Ryan Jr., Big B, Lewis, and Cleveland are going to make up the wide receivers and tight ends. And, man, they're already trying to get Marquise Washington going earlier on, man. No respect for this D-line here.
Yeah, starting off with that, I mean, that goes to show you, man, they might already be showing you their hand on what they're trying to get into throughout the rest of this game. Let's see how Florida can continue to respond, though. Here they go with a 2nd and 9, a run to the outside. Tommy Bigby, and a nice juke move. And I just love this kid, man, because he's a power back, but he's so agile and he's faster than most power backs that you typically see. I think he's going to be someone who's going to have quite a few eyes on him during the draft.
Yeah, we see this guy, man. Once you get this guy going, man, he is hard to contain, harder to tackle toward the end of the game right there, and a great solid start right there on 2nd down.
So Florida's starting out with some run plays here. Just 2 more yards they need for a 1st down, and they will get it with Bigby. Just a tough, stiff arm right to the face of the defender, and they're going to move the chains.
We like to call him Big Boy, man. That guy is tough as a center block right there, man. See him bouncing off the tackle right there, man. It's hard to take down.
Yeah, tough for sure. I mean, look at this contact. Easy. It's almost like the first person who runs into him is always going to get pushed back.
Yep. That's exactly what happened here, man. Look at that.
Get off me. That's a safety right there. I see some people asking when the application is going to be able to open up for you guys to be able to submit players into the RFL. If you haven't seen the response to that in the chat already, look at this. Big Plato to the outside. He's got nobody over there. And that will possibly a touchdown saving tackle made there by Strouder, who talked about this matchup earlier today.
Yeah, man. Strouder knew he had this tackle right here, but man, this guy's hard to take down, man. So this shows you the strength of Strouder right here, is he's able to wrap him up by himself and for a good tackle right here, but not before he gets the 1st down, man. Look at the speed on Strouder, though, man. Boy.
Oh, yeah, he's got some speed on him. Another thing that is undermined is he's got some strength on him as well. I mean, it's not easy to take him down one-on-one, but he is also one of Florida State's best secure tacklers also on defense. Tight formation here with the receivers as Marquise Washington will look to pass. Throws that one almost intercepted, but it luckily hits the turf.
And we have Bass, Bond, and Lamar on the D-line. I like that name, Bass. Battle, Jackson, Warner III, and Brooks are going to make up the linebacker core. And we got Strouder, Pounds, Nazaruddin, and Samuels III, man. Pretty good defense right here for Florida State, man.
Yeah, they're really going to be up for a big challenge. They have to be up for a big challenge here today. I think playing the best offense that they've ever faced so far this series. And Marquise Washington right now driving them down the field. The Gators with a 2nd and 10 going to look to pass again. Marquise trying to take off up the middle, but they are ready. Sack.
And there's something that Marquise Washington sees on this defense, man, that's giving him an itch right here. He didn't even hesitate right here. Saw he had everyone covered for the most part. Maybe could have thrown to the under route right there, but decides, hey, I'm going to take off. Saw all that space right there, but just runs into the DT, man. Look at the vision on this guy, man. Didn't even hesitate right here to pull off, man. Just unluckily ran into the DB tackle.
That was a good job, too, by the defensive tackle. And Marquise Washington assumed since he was getting double-teamed, he wouldn't be a factor, trying to scramble through that space. But that was a bad job that time, too, by the double-team blocking. He squeezed through, was able to make that sack. And now they got themselves in a long 3rd down here. Let's see if he can get him out of it. And drop back looking to pass, getting blitzed, and there he is rolling out. Look at this, and man, 1st down saving tackle right there by Bass.
Oh man, I just love to see Marquise Washington when he's scrambling out of the pocket, man. And such a sweet juke move, man. This guy's so tall, it's like a Twin Towers. Look at this guy, man, and just jukes right here. Almost hit him with that one right there, man. But good try.
So at the 39-yard line, I mean, they can attempt this kick, but do they? No, they will. So they're going to actually try to knock this one from 56 yards deep. Does McPherson have the leg for it? We have seen him knock down someone's from this distance, and this one's going to come up just short.
Oh, man, just missed it right there, man. Looks like it had some distance on it, and then it just torpedoed down slowly, man.
Yeah, it seemed like he also didn't have the accuracy there, even if he did have the distance. I mean, that was, either way, that's a tough kick to try to make, but this is playing into a good factor here for an upset possibility for Florida State. They need to take advantage of this.
And right now they got a little bit of control right here, man, but they're only up 3. We've seen this before with teams, and FSU just trying to hold on right here tonight, man, and try to do the right thing and not give up the ball. Doing a pretty good job so far.
Like I said, a win here makes them bowl eligible, and that's the very best that they can make of their season so far. They need this win. Hornibrook's playing a lot better than he has been in the past couple of weeks, and here he is getting some pressure. He is going to be sacked by Henderson, and that brings up a 2nd and 15.
Oh, boy, he got back there in a hurry, man. So the defense still trying to pump up right now for Florida right here, man. He just comes in clean right here, ran around the block right here. I think that guy was going out on the route right there. That's C.J. Henderson, man. Great play right here.
Yeah, I guess, there was no block there to be made. So he just came in free. Took a little minute for him to get there, but he got there. And Alex Hornibrook, I mean, he felt it coming, but he should have probably released that ball a little bit faster. 2nd and 15. Play action. Hornibrook looking down the field, goes over the middle, and that's a 1st down strike. Hornibrook able to find his receiver down at the 41.
Yeah, and both of these teams are, Florida State, I guess they do have something to gain out of beating Florida tonight. And Florida, they're already in, as you said already, but then Florida State right now is just trying to take it to Florida, man. It's like they got something to prove here, or whatever they're trying to do, man.
And I really just like I think it's really the difference of what I'm seeing right now from this offense is Alex Hornibrook. He's actually looking really good, making some good decisions, scrambling at the appropriate time, not running into defenders. He's doing pretty solid right now at the start of this game in this 1st quarter. Hornibrook's going to look to pass here. 4-man pressure, throws, and look at that. Another strike, another 1st down for the Seminoles.
He's got a dead eye tonight.
He is feeling it as he is down at the 30-yard line here. Florida State looking to try to go up by 2 possessions. A field goal is something they want to try to avoid. Touchdowns is what they need to try to put Florida State away. To try to put Florida away. And here they go, read option. That's kind of been what has been killing Florida State this season. It's killed a lot of teams with non-scrambling quarterbacks. You can see on that play, just does not have the mobility to make something out of that. He's fumbled a lot this season off of that.
Yep, I agree there, man. I just want to shout out to the chat, man. We peaked at 29 total watching just a moment ago, man. Awesome stuff. Oh, we're back. That's good stuff, man.
And shout out to the RFL community, man. Just 19 days away. Can you believe it? Just 19 days until the RFL season. Boy, that season is going to be amazing. Appreciate all your support, and thank you guys for coming through, watching this RFL College Series. 2nd and 12 as he'll motion his receiver, looking to pass, throws. That's going to be caught by Matthews, and that's going to be close to a first down. Looks like they picked up all but the yards that they lost on the previous play.
That was a great little play right there, kind of shifty. That's how they picked up a little bit of chunky yards right there, man. It's a 3rd and 1. Should be easy right here to convert this. Got to run the right play, though.
It's going to be a big 3rd and short situation. Maybe a small amount of yards they need, but it's always tough to get it when the defense is expecting something. But here goes a pass, throws, and that's a big-time catch and some traffic. Another first down for Florida State.
Man, Wonderbrook could care less about a cornerback tonight, man. He's just all over these guys tonight, man. Just throwing it in every window, checking his progressions down, getting the first downs. He's just looking pretty amazing so far, man.
Yeah, these are contested passes he's throwing here. Like you said, tight windows, and he's just playing like he's got nothing to lose, as they should, with this possibly being their final game.
Yeah, we said earlier, man, how he plays tonight dictates how Florida State is going to play. He's the quarterback, and right now he's very much in control of this game.
It looks like he jumped the defense off sides, but was it the defense? Sometimes it's hard to tell, and they do catch him with some encroachment, as that'll give them a free 5 yards. All right, Polite Jr.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Have discipline down here in this area.
Florida State moving the football, looking to take advantage of the missed field goal attempt. Wonderbrook looking like a college football legend so far in his first quarter.
So, Commish, how is the stream looking for you? Is it choppy or is it good?
It looks good on my part.
Okay, good. Stream, let me know if it's choppy for you guys or not.
It's a little motion Matthews. And he'll go with a wide receiver screen here. Brown jumps over it, and he almost gets in the end zone for a touchdown. What a crafty play.
Yeah, man, I'm loving the play, but you got to have some elusiveness and some athletic skills right there to get that one off, man. Really love what Matthews did right there, man, to make something out of nothing on that play right there, man. Awesome play and awesome athleticism by Matthews.
And they love getting him the football. You rarely see him in the backfield, but he is a running back out there catching passes. Rare to see that, but here they go with the handoff, and the running back will walk in for a touchdown. Florida State going up by 2 possessions. This is the start they were looking for.
I think I heard somebody say, hey, mama, somebody at the door, because he just walked right in just now, man. Ding dong, touchdown.
Look at that block, too. He just washed that only defender who had a chance of making a play, on that run, out of the way. Great job. I think that was Bass again.
Yep.
And Russell just could not make something.
Man, awesome play right there, man. Look, Florida State, you don't want to get too hyped, man. You know what I mean? We've seen this before, man. This is light work for Florida, man. So they got to be careful down here in the swamp, man.
That they do. You got to remember that Florida's here is here at home. They have only had the ball one time and attempted a field goal, which could have been makeable, just missed it. And just like that, you never know. With Marquise Washington, this team is not out of it until that clock hits 0.
Yeah. Community talking about someone on the field who's 5'2".
Yeah, he does. He is pretty small here on the field.
Now you guys know how I feel about Colin Minter. Jeez. I think Colin Minter's got a little bit of height on him, though. Not.
Was he 5'5"? I think he's 5'5",
yeah,
isn't he?
5'5", yeah.
So Florida State. Yeah, shout out to him, man. Hopefully we might see him in some packages with the Cougars.
Yeah, man. Might see him in some packages, man. We've been working this guy all offseason, man.
And so Florida State going to kick this one off, up by 10. Marquise Washington in the offense going to get the football after this return for the second time here tonight. And Tony goes down at the 28.
All right, so where are you at, man? You're the defensive coordinator right now. You're an offensive coordinator, a head coach. What do you say to Florida right now, man? It's the end of the first quarter. You just gave up 10 points to Florida State. What do you say? What do you say to your team right now?
At this point, I probably wouldn't say much. We've only been on the field offensively one time. And so I would say just do what we do, see what happens the next couple of drives. And if it does continue to be this way, then maybe you might have to talk about guys stepping up. But, they just haven't had the opportunity offensively yet. Here goes Marquise Washington in the shotgun. And he'll drop back looking to pass. Throws, and that's going to be caught for a first down. He finds Deontay Lewis.
What a play that was right there, man. I thought they were actually going to run that wheel route to Bigby, who came on the motion right here, man, but they threw it to Deontay. Florida State lining up in that 4-3, so you automatically know you're going to have a mismatch against the linebacker right here. And, man, no linebacker was around him. The safety had to actually pick up Deontay right here, man. And that's Samuels right here that makes the tackle.
I don't know what Samuel Jr. was thinking, but it looked like he tried an interception attempt. I don't know how he thought that was going to go by the big body tight end, but he kind of probably cost him on that one. 1st and 10 at the 43. Washington dropping back to pass again, and there goes another strike. This is exactly what I was talking about. Can never count the Gators out with Marquise Washington back there throwing the pigskin.
Yeah, just like that, they're down here at the 20-yard line, man. Great offensive play calls the last couple of plays right now. Seeing the weakness, exploiting it right here. And Florida State looking a little weird on the field right now.
Yeah, this is a high-flying and high-powered offense. He made it to the playoffs last series when Geno Gannon won the national championship. Marquise Washington transferred out of LSU to go to Florida, and he's taking them right back to the playoffs. They got eliminated the first round. Let's see if they can make a difference this year. But still, they're focused on this game as the clock hits 0, and that's the end of the first quarter. Score 10-0, but the Gators are on the move.
Man, that's an awesome first quarter right there, man. And even though the score is 10-0, it's been a pretty competitive game so far, you know, and good to see Florida trying to make a little bit of a spark right now, man, here at the 19.
Yeah, like I said, it's only their second possession, so it was bound to happen. And Marquise Washington just making quick work out of this defense. They kind of scrambled a little bit more than usual, though, with him in that first drive, and so he's just sitting back and like, maybe I don't need to use my legs. Let me throw this. And here he is looking to throw again, and a strike for a 1st and goal. Look at that, the precision. And Hammond Jr. hanging on to that at the 2-yard line. This is just an offense you don't want to deal with.
Oh, my gosh, man. And, boy, look at this pass right here. Boy, that was just accuracy, man. I don't think that Hammond Jr. thought he had a chance for it until the last moment right here. He just catches that right there. Great awareness to get the ball right here, man. Awesome pass.
Excellent throw. And I think it's almost like a clear runaway on who the Heisman of this series is going to be. Last game of the season, he's dominating, but 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Marquise Washington still in the gun here, hands it off to Big Boy. He is close. They say he did not get in the end zone, and I hate the spot here. They marked him down where he fell at the 2. That should be at the inch-yard line.
Bigby, man, he thought he had that right here, man. Boy, he looks like he has that ball glued to his hand, man. Look at this. Got right there, and they said he just missed it.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he didn't get in. Kind of from that angle, it did look like as if he didn't get in there. But, boy, I really don't like that spot there. They're pretty much at the same spot. He definitely gained something on that. But 2nd and goal. Going to motion Cleveland. Hasn't been involved so far throughout the day. And here he goes with some play action. Quick throw to the back of the end zone, and that is going to be incomplete. Wow. That looked like he had both feet in bounds. I don't know what's going on here with the refs, but that should have been a touchdown as well.
Yeah, it looked like he had that one. I don't know, man. We can't get a replay on that one. Wow, they're going to go ahead and let it stand.
No touchdown. Holding instant replays now, too? What's going on here? 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Marquise Washington throws, and it doesn't matter. It's a touchdown. They pretty much scored 3 touchdowns on all 3 of those plays, and they still earn it.
Yeah, if this were casino, man, it would have been slot 777 right there, man. As you can see, he had plenty of guys open on that play right there, man. Great touchdown here by Jefferson. And, I mean, you just can't stop Florida when they're down here, man.
You can't. Simply can't. Beautiful throw. You know Marquise Washington's going to find something. And there he is finding Van Jefferson as they cut into this lead.
Yes, sir. Man. Shout out to the almighty Chris TV coming through. He says, what up, man? And chat. Yeah, man, I got chat, man. Brutal. Shout out to Kevin Hoff, man. Appreciate you for coming through, my guy.
Shout out to everyone who is new to the RFL series and the channel here. Got a lot that goes into this league on what it's about, man. Right now you're watching the college series, which is going to lead into our pro series, the RFL, which has made our relocation teams been going on for 5 years. And, man, only 19 days away. until this season starts up. You want to make sure that you're here, you're a part of it. You want to make sure you're able to get yourself a player in this league, which is going to be open for you guys on our website at relocationfootballleague.com on January 1st. I mean, it's going to be a big season to remember. 5th year.
I got to shout out, man. We hit 36 viewers at one point just a few moments ago, man. Check us out at relocationfootballleague.com so you can see all of the content that the commissioner has been able to build over the years, man. Check us out on Instagram as well at Relocation Football League, and also on Twitter at RFL_sim_league. We got some big things going on in the next 19 days, man. And season's gonna start. Oh boy, I'm so excited, man, for the upcoming season, man.
Yeah, man, I tell you one thing. Florida's excited after that score because they are looking like they're on the prowl. This is how it's been. I mean, they're showing that the defense was doing a lot, but they still been giving up some points. So, hopefully they look better than they did the last time.
Yeah, in Florida, I think they were just getting warmed up, man. You know, we like to say stirring the pot, man. You know, they got the gator juice to the side a little bit right here, man. They're just trying to fill Florida State out a little bit, man. But I think it's going to turn up in here down in Gainesville very, very soon, man.
Yeah, their eyes peeking over the water just a little bit. Now it looks like they're about to take a step out of the swamp, ready to eat. Let's see if this defense can hold up. They hold that pass to just a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for Florida State.
I will say to the community, man, if you never had gator meat, fried gator meat, man, you do not know what you are missing, man. I had some of that a few years ago, and I tell you, man, when they say it tastes like chicken, it really tastes like chicken, man. You put hot sauce and ketchup on it, man, it's so good, man.
I'm going to stick with what I know. 2nd and 8. There you go, some play action and a sack. There they go, bringing some pressure. That's Joseph able to take down Hornibrook.
Man, Florida just continues to keep pounding, man. Just doing a good job here of routing up the backfield right now. And Florida just hasn't had any answers right now, man. Guys coming clean through. As you can see, Hornibrook gets laid down really fast right here, man, by Joseph, man. Great tackle right here. And looked like he punched him at the end of it.
Yeah, just tried to get that ball out of there. But now they face a 3rd and 15. Things starting to get rough here now for Florida State. Give up a touchdown. Their offense now facing a 3rd and 15. Can they get themselves out of this situation? Hornibrook moving around, throws, and he will, as that's going to be caught for a 1st down.
Shout out to Kevin Harvey's asking when is the release date for this game. So this is a mod, computer mod, man. We actually modded, we didn't do it, but we have a crew that mods Madden, man, and made the college teams for us. This is something that's done on the computer, man. It's not on PC or the console. It has nothing to do with EA yet. EA will probably be releasing their college game in the next few years or so. But you can't purchase this at all. You can actually download it, though, if you have a PC. And go to Operation Sports, man, and do your research.
Yes, sir. And, this is not Madden 19. I know we put out a post about this being on Madden 19. This is actually Madden 20. Yeah, we were saying we would have been on Madden 19 if the patch didn't get released so that we could play this, because we were having an issue where we could not play this mod. But they fixed it like literally an hour before we streamed, so we stayed on 20.
The only reason we were going to go to 19, guys, is because we do not want to run into the debut of the RFL season, man.
Yeah. Don't want any of that.
No, we don't want to prolong that anymore, man.
Yeah, for sure. That date is sealed on the 2nd. We're not pushing that back at all. But 2nd and 1. Here goes a run to the outside, and Florida is there ready for it as he is met by a couple of Gators for a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 5 now for the Seminoles.
Yeah, they just keep running this into the mouth of the Gator right here, man. And these guys, like you say, are just chomping all night long, not fooled by this. Great discipline by the D-line right here, man. Look at Polite June, man. Just wreaking havoc down there on the D-line.
Yeah, he's been all over the place so far tonight. He's even got himself a penalty. That's how anxious he's been trying to get back there in the backfield. You got to watch out for him. 3rd down. They were able to convert before. Can they convert again? Here goes a completion, and yes, they will get the 1st down. But there is a flag on the field, and it's going to be called for holding on the offense. And so that's going to be called back. Of course, they're not going to let that stand because there'll be a 1st down. So now it's a 3rd and 15 once again.
Florida's just all the way turned up right now, man. Got them in the 3rd and 15. Now makes it much harder for Florida State to try to get a playoff right here. Have to run a medium yardage play right here, man, to get the first.
You got to do something. Hornibrook was able to get him a first down in this same exact situation and distance before on the previous set of downs. Can he do it again? Throws, and that time does not find a target.
That's going to be a turnover right here, and that's the bad thing to do right there, man. Have an incomplete pass right here on third down. Now you got to give the ball back to Florida. And, man, you can hear it, man. The music got a little bit louder here. It seems like it got a little bit warmer in here. Maybe they turned the heater on in the stadium or something, man. But, boy, starting to get hot down here in Swamp Country.
And so now it looks like Florida starting to rev themselves up as this punt is going to be bounced in at the 9 and rolling in at the 6 market. So that's a good punt, and man, Florida State helping themselves out as much as they can right here on special teams.
Yeah, good job right there, man. Pinning Marquise Washington back here, man. And boy, can 14 go down here and get 96 yards on him?
Man, I would not be shocked. I mean, you got Marquise Washington. What can't you do offensively with this guy here holding the ball, man? I mean, this guy's just so electric, but he still is going to have to be careful here at his own 6-yard line.
Excuse me, my math is very bad, guys. I'm at 94 yards, I believe. Yeah.
First and 10, Marquise Washington. Waiting to snap. He's been in the gun all day. Here he goes with some play action. Pressure is in his face, but look at this strike. And Cleveland has a foot race. Is he going to separate? Looks like he might. Oh my goodness. A 94-yard strike for a touchdown. The very first play.
Hey, Commissioner, I think I jinxed this one right here, man. What in the world?
Wow.
Cleveland, man. Off to the races, man. Boy.
Wow, man. Is that the longest touchdown of the series?
Yeah, I think he ran from Florida to Cleveland on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy.
Look at the route. I mean, he killed the defender there in coverage. On that man-to-man coverage. And there goes Greg Pounds, man. Tried his best to try to hawk him down, but Cleveland, man, like you said. He was on a road trip, like you said. He took it all the way to the house.
I'm telling you, man. Great play right there. Turn up city right here. Florida out on top, man. That's what we were all expecting. Anyway.
That's exactly what we were talking about with Marquise Washington. I mean, he stood firm. Play action. They sent a blitz. They sent the pressure. He didn't care. He still had a little bit of pressure in his face. Delivers a dime. 94 yards to the house for a touchdown. This kid is just phenomenal.
Yeah, very phenomenal, man. Just the intensity of this guy, man. What he means to Florida when he steps out in the field, man. I just can't wait to see how this translates to the RFL, man. I know that'll be, for another podcast or something like that, man. But I just can't wait to see. First of all, I can't wait to see where this guy lands, and I can't wait to see what that team does with a guy of this caliber, man.
I completely agree, man. So it's a couple of guys that I can't wait to see where they land. Definitely Marquise Washington. Definitely Drew Brewer, Geno Gannon, Isaiah Streets, a lot of names in this series, man. And I think there are going to be some good impact players. And typically, their impact does depend on where they go. If a team really needs them, hopefully a team that doesn't need them picks up one of these guys and they're just sitting in the back. That'll be tough to watch someone's career just not go anywhere. But, man, I think these guys are going to be something special for the RFL.
Yeah, and I hate to be biased, man, but I hope that these guys go to teams that need them. You know what I mean? So that we can see these guys in action, man. These guys have been remarkable this college series so far, man.
Big hit right there, though, on Eric Strouder, but good return. Has some nice vision to cut it back. He hangs on to the football. That's all you can ask for. Good field position here for Alex Hornibrook. Down by 4 now. They give up 14 unanswered points. And, I mean, this got to be crunch time right now for Florida State.
Yeah, and it's kind of odd, man. You're only down by 4, man, but it probably feels like 40 right now with the intensity that's going on here in Florida, man. It's going to be very, very difficult to drive against this defense right now. Defense is very pumped up.
Yeah, first and 10 here at the 30. Defense just discussing things over as the offense gets set here. 3 receivers out wide, tight end attached to the left side of Hornibrook as he's got it back in the backfield, and he throws a screen, and that is incomplete.
Man, looks like Markel's in the chat up to no good. I don't know what he said, but the message was retracted. I saw my name and some nonsense
Here we go, a bunch formation at the top of your screen. One receiver by himself out wide. That's Matthews at the bottom of the screen right there. And there goes Hornibrook, looking, throws, and a nice strike for a first down. That's Matthews, actually.
And Hornibrook, he's still looking good here, still checking his progressions right now, throwing into the tight windows, man. He's done a good job here tonight. Apparently unfazed, not rattled yet, and it's a great catch right here at 29.
And that's the mode you want your quarterback to be in, is the mode that he's in, man. Like we said, he knows how much this game means to this franchise, this organization right now. They lose this game. There's no other way to say it. You lose, you're done. And they don't want to be done. They want another game. They want to go out with a possible championship of some sort, winning a bowl or something. And it all depends on pulling off this upset.
Florida's still applying the pressure right now.
And that they are here, but at least Florida State's got a couple more downs here. Hopefully they don't get any more that results in no gain or a loss. Gonna look to pass, throws, intercepted by the Gators as that is jumped on by Wilson. He missed the interception opportunity before, but he makes the even better pick right there.
Yeah, I knew that one was coming right there, man. I was all on him about dropping that other one before, man, but this time watch a little bit of the grease off his fingers right here, and that ball stuck. He makes a great play on the ball, man, for the interception right there, man. Snatchy Nation, you get in the chat.
That was one heck of a pick. Like I said, you can't have no pick like that without the snatches. Let's get that snatches in the chat, man.
Definitely, man. I don't know, man. I think the snatchy wave is dying out, man. Maybe it'll come back in the RFL season, man.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, man. I used to see all snatchies in the chat, man.
Used to see it before you would even say it or recommend it.
Yeah, I know it.
Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Marquise Washington in the gun, man, coming up with 2 touchdowns. Throws, and look at that. Just the execution and delivery just consistent all the way through.
6 of 8 and 178 yards in a day, a touchdown. This is starting to look like some domination going on right now, man, as they just continue to get first down, find themselves at the 45-yard line and try to strike again.
Gucci Boy Z asking who's the best RFL college. Honestly, can't tell you at this point. Got to wait to see who wins the national championship of the series. Quite a few teams that I think are pretty even still can't determine one team in particular that I think is going to just win it all. Team Joseph Torres says Longhorns. I don't even think they're playing in a bowl game this series. The second.
Where you been, man?
2nd and 2. We're going to go with a run to the outside. He tries to run through the defender, but he luckily gets some help as that will lose them 3 yards. 3rd and 5.
Great defense right here by Florida State now. They're trying to shut it down a little bit right here, making it hard on Marquise. But, man, you never count this guy out right here, man. You never know when he's going to have a clutch pass or something like that or find someone deep down the field. And they got to be on their toes right here on 3rd down.
And he's been accurate on this drive also. I mean, they tried to run the ball there with Bigby. He just didn't get any space. Probably would have ran the guy over if he didn't get any assistance. But 3rd and 5 here. And Marquise Washington looking to convert it. Throws it out to Bigby. And I don't think he was expecting him to go out of bounds with it.
Oh, man, really not liking that right there, man. But, hey, what are you going to do?
So they're at the 42-yard line. Hopefully they don't want to try a field goal attempt from this distance. Looks like they got Eric Strouder out there looking to return this one, and they will punt it away. I'm not sure if they'll give him an opportunity, though, with the amount of space that they got here. As they punt this one, angling towards the right side, goes out of bounds at the 12.
I got to correct myself from earlier. Marquise Washington has 2 touchdown passes on the day. Had a nice out route to a wide receiver to the left side of the end zone. And, man, threw that 94-yarder, man, with Cleveland. Boy.
Yeah, he's on fire. I mean, he was on fire even last week. He threw for, over 400 yards?
Yeah.
I don't think he threw any touchdowns either. He was just balling, unselfish. They just ran it in still when they were close to the end zone. That goes to show you just how good this kid is.
Yeah, he's been looking pretty amazing.
First and 10 at the 12. Here goes Hornibrook looking to pass. Throws. It is intercepted for a second time. Breaks the tackle. Gets a block. And all right, didn't he keep to the outside? That's Miller with a huge pick.
Hey, man, let me get Snatchies in the chat right now. Snatchies ain't dead. It's just tired. It's just sleeping right now, man. Florida State, or Florida, I'm sorry, is not sleeping at all, man. They are on these balls right now, and Hornibrook is starting to make some mistakes now, man, against this tight defense right here. Great pick by Miller, man.
He threw that one right to him. Yeah, that was a great pick and all, but, man, Hornibrook hopefully isn't going to start getting inconsistent here. That's the second back-to-back interception.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So with them having possession at the 5, Marquise Washington, is he going to get his third passing touchdown in the first half? That would be crazy.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out here.
It's not the Tay. Everybody says Snatchies. Tay came in with anarchies.
First and 10 at the 5. He will look to pass. Throws. His third passing touchdown of the game. Just look how quick he knew that was going to be open. He throws this right out of his route. That defender never had a chance.
Hey, man, he saw number 35 come up and try to cheat outside. That's going to be Warner the third right here. He knew Big B had the angle route on him, man, and hey, that's just all day right there, man. Routine, knows his player, knows his player's route, knows what his player can do. Touchdown.
He killed him on that route. That was a beautiful throw, too. It was almost like it was impossible for him to drop that because it just laid right in his arms. But here goes the extra point. It's up and it's good. And just like that, man, they were down 10-0. They scored 21 unanswered points to make it now 21-10.
Back home, man, we say Dub Club. I gave up 10 though. So 3 unanswered scores right here, man. It's just been easy right now for Marquise Washington and Florida Gators.
11-point lead. Florida State once led by 2 possessions, now down by 2 possessions. And Alex Hornibrook has thrown 2 back-to-back interceptions. We talked about how he wasn't looking rattled before those 2 interceptions. Do you think these 2 interceptions may rattle him up to this point?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. You know, you just threw those 2 right there, and now you saw your team squander a 10-0 lead after you had control of the game right here. Now you're down by 11 right here. 5 minutes to go in the half, and you know, I mean, all the pressure's on you right now, man. So I imagine he's probably going to come out a little bit rattled right here in this series.
So a touchback's going to be made there in the end zone by Eric Strouder. And back out comes Hornibrook for 2 straight interceptions, as I mentioned earlier, on back-to-back drives. And hopefully he can stay composed. I think that this team should try to run the football maybe a little bit to get a little bit of that pressure off him.
Big shout out to Carlton Scruggs checking in, man, and I was able to see him work out at his pro day, man. This guy's looking pretty good himself.
Yeah, a lot of good prospects, man. I'm so glad we did this series to get away from that 6-month break period that we used to have in the RFL. But, man, this is definitely showing what a lot of guys are going to be looking like coming into the RFL.
Yes,
First and 10, just like I said, probably going to get that running game going since the passing game has not worked out good. Try to relieve some pressure off of Hornibrook, but that only stands for a 1-yard gain.
Man, it's tough now, man. You know, you're down by 11, and now you want to start trying to run the ball. Patrick, who basically was written out of the offensive game plan, now you're going to try to lean on him a little bit. It's going to make it pretty difficult to get back in this game on the ground.
You got Matthews there at the point of the bunch formation of the receivers. They're going to run it again to the outside, and that is going to be clamped up as the Gators are able to drop him for a loss.
We've been getting back there in a hurry.
This is a great job, man.
Yeah.
They've been killing these outside zone run plays all day here for Florida State.
Oh, yeah, looks like they're just keyed in on this right here, man. And 3 Gators right there, man.
Like I said, 2 back-to-back interceptions, and then you can establish a ground game, I think, at this point. If Florida State does not find something out, even though it's the first quarter, got a lot of football left to play, it's going to be tough for these guys to move offensively. Here they go on the 3rd and 11. Hornibrook looking to try to get the first down, and look at that catch. He climbs the ladder, and he will move the chains with a 20-yard reception.
Yeah, he climbed the chimney on that one, man. Went all the way up for that one. Jeez, look at this right here, man. Wow.
Great job of just great control of his body to just turn around. It's not easy for a big tight end to go up there and make these types of catches, but that's almost like expected of tight ends nowadays with the athleticism that people have.
I thought he was going to dunk the ball.
360 LeBron James dunk right there.
Right.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line after a big play by Hornibrook. Hopefully that gets his confidence going back again as he goes with some play action throws and back to an incomplete pass. That was some tight coverage.
Yeah, now you're starting to see the pressure right here, man. It's Hornibrook no longer is getting those windows of opportunity that he was having earlier on right now, man, and going into wide spaces right now.
And he was squeezing passes into tight windows, but I guess those 2 interceptions probably got him questioning himself if he can do that throughout this game. He's going to look to throw again, and that's going to be caught as he finds Matthews. Man, I'll tell you one thing, Matthews may not be the top receiver. They love getting this kid the ball, and he can make some plays happen. That's a good job, though, by taking him down immediately after the catch.
Yeah, and how about the defense right there by Wilson, man? He was there very, very fast right there on the tackle.
And he has an interception. We've already seen how quick he can react to the football being thrown in his area. A big 3rd and 2 here for the Seminoles. Can they convert? They go on the ground here with Patrick, and the Gators, they just swarm him. He's knocked down at midfield. That's going to be a 3 to 4 yard loss there by Schuler and company, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, this is just excellent defense again right here, man. Shutting it down here on 3rd down, man. Good defense by Florida, man. They just keep getting it done on defense tonight, man. Really loving the outstanding play of the D-line, man.
I want to give a shout out to everyone that's here. We've got over 30 plus watching. Definitely enjoy you guys supporting us. Shout out to Futuristic Football League. See him coming through saying hello. What's good, my guy? What's good to everyone who is here, who hasn't commented yet. We appreciate you guys' support. Here goes a punt by Florida State. Goes out of bounds at the 23. Probably was better off punting that one in the end zone for a touchback to give him a 3 extra yard cushion. But, man, it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, this guy's throwing a 94-yard touchdown pass. Doesn't matter where you mark this guy.
Yes, sir. We are just 19 days away from the start of the RFL season, man. Stay tuned. Hit us up on Instagram and also on Twitter. Also, go ahead and subscribe right now if you haven't yet, man. We are more than excited right now to get the season started, man, and we hope that you guys can be a part as well.
And January 1st, remember, players are going to be available to be submitted into the league for the next college series and going into the draft moving forward. But 1st and 10, here goes Washington. That's going to be incomplete. And that brings up a 2nd down.
Man, it seems like it was just yesterday we were talking about the start of the season, man. I mean, we were just actually talking about the start of the college season in the summertime, man. And man, why does time fly, man? It's kind of scary how fast July has turned into December, man.
I know, right? Yeah, but that's why it's so important we got another series going here because it definitely holds some time. Look at this catch. He hangs on to it. That's Hammond Jr. with another fantastic grab here tonight.
Man, Hammond went up and got the ham right there, boys. Got the swag on him after that catch right here. Look at this, man. Lofted the ball up, goes up, gets it, holds on to it. That's how you hold on to the ball after a hit, man. That hit wasn't hard enough right here by Pounds, man.
And I remember me talking way earlier when the season first began, and I was talking about how it's going to be tough for Marquise Washington this season because he didn't have the same caliber of receivers as he had at LSU with Isaiah Streets and all those other guys and Sullivan and them. But I take that back, man. These receivers, they've been making some plays, man, this season.
I think it was all about timing, man. He's found a rhythm here, and, man, these guys just look awesome, man. They weren't looking like this in the first half of the season. I mean, they were still beating teams, but they were struggling, But, now, man, this team is just looking consistent, man, and, guided by Marquise Washington, man, this team is a team that I think will go all the way.
When you talk about having good quarterbacks on its impact on what it can do for an offense, I mean, look at Tom Brady. Look how many receivers that people thought were nothing went to his team, and he was able to make them look like the best receiver in the league. And that's kind of, I think, that Marquise Washington, his presence, just leading this offense, has been what has really boosted this receiving corps.
Exactly, man. I couldn't agree more.
There goes Marquise Washington stepping up in the pocket, throws, and look at that. Another strike. He finds Deontay Lewis. It's just effortless for this kid.
And you mentioned Brady, man, and that's Brady-esque right there, man. You take, mediocre receivers here who know how to listen, know how to play football, run their routes right, and he just delivers that ball right there. And you would have thought that Deontay Lewis was 40 yards open right now with how good that pass was right there and that catch right there, man, for the 1st down.
And that's also another thing that separates quarterbacks. Their quickness to be able to recognize when someone's going to be open. You notice the difference between him and other college quarterbacks in this series is he throws it even before they're done their route because he knows when they're going to get open. That's just perfect timing and knowing your receivers and just making good throws and being accurate. Here he goes, scrambling, showing you everything that he can do. He gets killed at the end of that one, but he picks up the first down, first and goal for the Gators at the 6.
Oh, my God. There's some things I want to say about what Marquise Washington is, but I'll save that for after the show, man. But this guy right here, look at this, man. Takes his ball, cuts it upfield, man. Great play.
It's hard to take this guy down. You see he needed help right there, getting brought down. That's good way of bringing some pain to him, though, with that hit. He definitely brought it to him. But, I mean, he just about ate those. I mean, 6'6", 240 pounds. He probably didn't even feel that. But that's going to be a timeout called here in the first half, yep. And first and goal here at the 6 with 1 minute and 1 second left. Florida knocking on the door again. Can they score a touchdown?
4 unanswered touchdowns. Let's see if this can happen here.
And there goes Marquise Washington, throws, and that's going to be broken up, man. That's a good throw, but good coverage.
Man, 12 of 16, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns for the night. Knocking at the door again here, man. It's been an awesome night right now for Marquise Washington.
And it has been. Second and goal, man. They still got a lot of time. They have nothing to worry about towards the end of this first half. 21 unanswered points, like we said. Could it be 28? He looks to throw again, and nope, he's going to scramble, and that is going to be a stop by Eric Strouder. Just stops him there with that touchdown-saving tackle.
Oh, man, my hat's got to go off to Eric Strouder right now, man. If anybody's balling right now, he's balling, man. He's trying to deny Marquise Washington at every attempt right here, man. 4 tackles on the night. Good stop right there to save the touchdown.
On a motion, Hammond. Watch out for this. Will look to pass, throws, and he still is going to get the touchdown. His 4th touchdown pass in just the first half, his 2nd to Cleveland, and the Gators are on fire.
And I'm just loving the Florida-Cleveland connection that's going on right now, man. That's his 2nd touchdown on the night right here, man. And boy, that coverage right there, man. Tyree Cleveland was left open for the touchdown right here, man. It's a great job. It's just pure domination by the Gators tonight.
I mean, that's tough. You start out, you thinking you're dominating, you put up 10 points against, a top team in the country. You think, oh, we got this. You give up 28 points, and it's just like, wow, we might not be on this level, man.
I'll tell you, man. Hey, I'm just gonna say, man, shout out to my boy Anthony Calhoun, man. From now on, I'm calling Minnesota.
You might have just made a new word that we could say in the community after that.
Minnesota, boy.
Spelling.
You must be from Minnesota. Shout out to Bill, man. Skull fans, man. And down by 18 now. Florida State. Eric Strouder still clapping his hands. He still thinks there's a possibility to come back, which there is. Let's see if they can make it happen, though. They got all 3 of their timeouts, 46 seconds and counting as this return takes off and ends at the 25-yard line. Shout out to Coach Chiz checking in. Bang, bang. What's up, fellas, man? What's going on, Chiz? Good to see you out here, my guy.
What's going on, Coach? Head coach of the Toronto Huskies right there and Season 4 champs.
Yes, sir.
Season 5, can't wait to see what is in store for him and, of course, all the other teams. Really appreciate the support and coming through for the series, as always.
Yeah, I heard Keith Guyton was getting traded to the Cougars, man.
I'm going to say, if that was the case, man, you might as well say they're going to be Real Bowl champs right now.
I have to give up my whole defense for that guy.
Go, set, 18 Gators.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line, 43 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Honeybrook with the pass, throws, and a good completion for first down. Once again, it looks like he's getting back into his ways of squeezing into some tight coverage, which he may have to do.
What he's got to do, man. I mean, I just think the defense right now has just been so ferocious, and the offense has just been perfect, So it's going to be very difficult to come back in this 18-point deficit.
Honeybrook strikes again, broken tackle, and he's still on his feet for a second. Thought he was going to break out of all the traffic, but he is stopped. And another timeout called by Florida State.
You got to love Florida State's tenacity right now, man. They're saying, hey, man, we're still going to take it to them here. We're not afraid. You got to score points, and that's what they're trying to do here.
Drop back, looking to pass, throws, and look at this. Hornibrook, he's in a rhythm right now on this drive. He's just throwing everything.
Yeah, he's looked great, man. Other than, some bad execution here and there, man, and some missed opportunities, he's looked pretty good here so far, man. Great pass again right here in the open field. Just gets that ball right out in the zone right here, man, and just a great catch as well.
I've noticed one thing throughout this series that has really worked well against this Gators defense is those seam routes in between on this defense. I think the Gators defense likes to run in like cover 3 and having that one safety in the middle, and it's tough to choose between which slot seam guy to cover. I mean, that's a good way to attack this defense right now to get those big yards. Here he goes, play action again. Looking to throw to the end zone. That one almost intercepted for the 3rd time today, but he is lucky.
Yeah, I might have clocked out early, man, if he would have took that back for a pick 6 100 touchdown right there, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown for sure. There was nobody on that side of the field. And, man, Hornibrook, he gets lucky there. Look to pass, throws, and there he goes. There's a tight end again. I mean, look at the squeeze on this pass again.
I'm going to tell you, man, this guy Hornibrook is out here making a sweater because he's definitely threading the needle right now against Florida, man.
9 seconds, no timeouts left. They need a touchdown. And there he goes looking to try to pass. Hornibrook's pressured, and that's the one thing that he shouldn't have let happen. He's got to throw that football away. Clock hits 0, and that's the end of the first half. Florida Gators lead it here 28-10.
Man, it just came up short right there, man, after a great drive, and that's kind of hurt. Standing on the field right now looking for a penalty or something right there to get one more down, man.
Man, that was a great drive, but, man, there's nothing worse than a great drive at the end where you can't get no points. I mean, look at the rushing stats, though, here for Florida State. Only 9 yards. They tried to get that run game going, but it quickly got shut down, and quickly Florida, on their second possession of the game, was able to just score points like it wasn't nothing. They get the longest touchdown, I believe, of the series here with this 94-yard touchdown pass from Marquise to Cleveland. And, man, and they get the football, I think, to start the second half.
Yeah, when you're giving up big plays like that, man, that's a momentum buster right there, man. And that pass play, that 94-yard touchdown to Cleveland, man, that was embarrassing, man. I think that deflated Florida State from that point.
Big time first half, a bounce back by Florida, man. I mean, they only had one possession, like I said, where they didn't do anything. They just missed a field goal. But, I mean, to be honest, this offense has been spot on all night. And look at this. It's going to be tough. They score another touchdown to start this game. I mean, the momentum is just going to jump back to where it was in that first half.
Then you got to kick the ball back, you know.
So here goes the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at about the 2. And Tony going to be brought down at the 23. So good job there by the special teams. It's Florida State, Marquise Washington coming back out onto the field. And this is an incredible first half by number 14. He threw 4 touchdowns. Man, what can't this kid do, man? He's actually 3 away from the record, which I believe he can honestly break in this series.
Oh, man, if he breaks that record, man, solidified, man. Is he going to come in as an X Factor? Oh, boy.
I mean, we have to see, but, don't want to give any hints out or anything, but kind of tough to even make that decision on whether he is or not. But here goes the read option. He should probably stay to the outside on that one, as he'll lose a yard on the play.
Now you can see they're probably trying to run the clock down a little bit, man. They got their points for the day, man. But I don't think this offense needs to let up, man. I want to see this offense continue to get into the end zone. And, I mean, if you got to run up the score, you got to run up the score, man. You know, you got to prove that you are the national champion, man. That, this is the team. You want to put fear, into the hearts of all the other guys that are going to be in the playoffs.
That is a fact. I mean, I was expecting. I mean, if they did lose this game, it would have been good for Florida State, and they would have still been in the playoffs. But it's tough going into the playoffs with a loss on the last game you played. But look at this, Marquise Washington making it look easy. Another strike over the middle to Hammond. First down. He's got 4 receptions for 68 yards on the day.
Yeah, and turn up right now, man. I mean, honestly, man, the truth is when you get into the playoffs, the games are going to be harder. You're going to have to put up a lot of points, and you got to be able to score. And This is just good practice right here, man. If I was coach, I'd run plays, man. Run plays right now, man.
Yeah, run it up. I mean, you build that confidence up, and you score a lot of points. That sends a message to a lot of teams. Could make them weaker because, like you said, of fear. So we'll have to see how that plans out. But 1st and 10, motion Bigby out of the backfield. Little pump fake, throws, goes right back out to Bigby, and he is going to be stuffed as he could not get ahead of steam to try to break that tackle. It's a 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12.
Bigby got clobbered right there, man. Looked like a good play for a moment. Third shuts that down immediately.
Looks like that post would have been open in a little bit, but looked like also pressure was ensuing soon, too. And so he had to get rid of the football pretty fast.
Man, if that was a rule route right there, he would have been wide open, man.
Wide open. 2nd and 12. Marquise Washington. 3 receivers out wide to his left, and he misses one right there. He's coming open there on the drag, but just wasn't accurate on that one. You can't expect people to be accurate all the time, but I mean, it's almost like because of how good a player is, you see him miss one pass, it's like,
right. Right. 4-3 over right now for Florida State.
There he is looking to pass, throws, goes over the middle. Van Jefferson will not get the first down. That was a good job. Once again there by Eric Strouder in coverage. Let him make the catch. Wisely just took him down after it.
I want to say that's a great defensive stand right here by Florida State. Not to take anything away from the kids right here, man, but I think that was just ultra conservatism right here on the part of Florida. And, man, they just really just gave the ball away right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, so we're going to have to see if Florida State can take advantage of them possibly doing that. And hopefully they don't do that too much throughout this game because, I mean, it's only an 18-point deficit that they're trailing by. So it's not like they can't get back into this one. They still, though, need 3 touchdowns, and they have to stop Marquise Washington 3 times. I mean, that's going to be tough.
Hornibrook, like you say, he's looked pretty good so far. And, he's definitely made some great passes. He's made some bad passes as well, but I think the good outweighs the bad. It's just that he's looking at 18 points, man, in the hole right now. And so, he has to rev up his team right now, man, and fire him back, get back in this game. I mean, a touchdown, honestly, essentially puts him back in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it just makes it a 2-possession game. Like I said, it's really going to – I think this game comes down to the defense, though. The offense, of course, has to score, but if they can stop Marquise Washington, they have a chance. 1st and 10. They're going to run the football here. I don't know why. He tried to cut that one back. Should have just kept running. Looks like the blocks were setting up nicely.
Yeah, Patrick's going nowhere, man. He's got -7 yards on the night.
Yeah, that's tough. And I thought they had 9 yards total rushing at the end of the first half, and I kind of almost thought that he got some of those yards. I forgot Hornibrook was running. There we go, running Patrick again, and once again, a small gain. 8 carries, -4 yards, and a touchdown. That just sounds all types of weird.
Very backwards.
A big 3rd down and 5 here for Florida State. Motion Patrick. And throws with some pressure over the middle. And look at that, the broken tackle by the tight end and a 1st down. Another good strike by Hornibrook.
Yeah, and they needed that play right there, man. Definitely the run after catch right here. Picks up 14 after the catch right there, man. Great pass reception to McDonald here. He's got 5 receptions, 101 yards right here. And, man, I just love it. I'm just loving how he fights for the extra yards, man. Great job.
And McDonald definitely seems to be the #1 target right now here for Florida State. They need to get the ball into this guy's hands as much as possible. It looks like he's just an all-around mismatch for this defense.
It seems like he's the only guy that read his routes this week.
Him and Matthews. Matthews been pretty solid as well. They haven't really given him the football that much either for a little while here. He needs to try to do that. Here goes a pass, and there he goes. Matthews makes the catch, goes out of bounds at 35 for a gain of 7.
A little bit of rhythm going on right now for Hornibrook, man. He's got his team driving right now to the 35-yard line. Can they keep the composure right now and get into the end zone? Florida has been playing some pretty tight defense so far here. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers over the middle.
And there they go with a handoff to the outside. Nice juke, but man, look at that defense. They are ready. Joseph just destroys Patrick a yard short of that first down for a third.
I know he has negative yards right now, man, but I'm really liking that Florida's still running Patrick, man. They still believe in this guy right now. I still believe he can pick up those intended yards here. Let's see if they go back to him on 3rd and 1 right here.
I think it would catch this defense off guard if they do. Let's see if they do that. They won't. They'll look the pass, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. That could have been a huge clutch grab, but that is a tough catch to make.
You had Patrick underneath right there, man. Honestly, man, if I'm Florida State right now, you got nothing to lose right here. Go ahead and go for it here on 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, nice route. He was open. A good job though by Florida. Just playing the football there. Terry just can't make the catch, and like you said, at this point, it might go for it here. It's just 1 yard. It looked like they're bringing out the kicker, but okay, they're just going to play it conservative. I mean, it does make it still a 2-possession game, so not a bad call here. And here goes the kick, and for a second it looked like he was going to die out, but he was able to get it just over that crossbar by about a yard.
That ball looked deflated right there, man. I was about to say deflated gate right here as the ball just kind of miserably went over the goalpost right there, man. Big shout out to Joshua Rumble coming through, man. He had a quarterback class. He's looking okay so far, man.
There's been quite a few good quarterbacks in this series. Marquise Washington, you got Geno Gannon. I mean, a lot of the good quarterbacks that's been playing this series aren't even going to be in the RFL. But I guess those are the two guys I could think about off the top of my head.
Rest in peace, Arena Football League. It's not the Chrome, man. Gotta love that guy.
Here goes the return from the goal line, and Tony fighting forward to get what he can. He gets to the 24. And Marquise Washington, they were able to stop him before, but maybe, like you said, they were being just conservative. What do you think the Gators should do? Continue to be conservative and see what goes on, or what?
Nah, I don't think they should be conservative, man, because that just all that does is play into the hand of Florida State right here. They're chopping away. Soon these field goals turn into a 1-possession or a 1-touchdown game. So they don't want to keep giving up field goals, man. They want to go ahead and keep scoring and building up this lead right here, man. So if I'm them, man, I go deep right here, man, and go long and deep.
Yeah, the key should be to drop at least 40 plus on these guys. And let's see if they can do that. Marquise Washington going to scramble. And there he is. Look at the speed on this guy. Juke move, and he fumbles. And it's going to be recovered by Florida State. He gets to the outside, and this may be the prayer that Florida State has been looking for.
Oh, man, Marquise Washington with a terrible mistake right here, man. It looked awesome what he did, but that's a clear fumble right here. That ball was just taken out of his hands right here, man. I think he got a little bit too loose with the ball. These scrambling quarterbacks sometimes, man, they get a little fancy with the ball, man. I mean, those are great pictures we could have taken right there, man. But at the end of the play, it's a fumble, man.
Yeah, that's a great job right there by Greg Pound. That's a generic prospect for the RFL. He comes down. I think he's been the best performing safety at his position, this strong safety this series.
A couple of new guys popping up in the chat, man. SBRM1, how you doing, my man? And also UNR Nightmare.
That's trash. He's been playing pretty good. That was a trash moment, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a trash moment just now. You just had 1st and 10. Here goes the end around play, and he breaks the tackle. Juke move, and look at that. Draws the flag as well.
That's gonna put him down at around the 5-yard line, I think. On this.
And 15 yards at the end of that play.
9-yard line.
Puts him right at the 9. Florida. Oh, man. Maybe that one conservative drive may be what's going to help Florida State get back into this game.
So you technically get a stop of Marquise Washington on the drive before last, and then the last drive, you get a fumble out of him right here. And now you're at the 9-yard line, man. So this is turning into one of those momentum shifters right now for Florida State.
They win this game, they will be bowl eligible. And so it's a huge game for Florida State. Hornibrook has been doing what he can, and there he goes with a passing touchdown as he finds McDonald.
Oh, boy, and the tone is slowly starting to tone down a little bit here in Gainesville as the 9-point lead is now on the board right now, man. And I don't know, Florida.
Yeah, it's looking like these guys have given up a little bit too much. Too much momentum here, man. It could really help a team out.
Maybe they got a case of the third quarters, man. You know how it is, man. You know, you get out there, you know, you're up big, and you kind of start giving up some plays in the third quarter, and you know, you come back in the fourth quarter, man, and you're alive, man. You get that good win here, but right now, man, Florida State is definitely pushing it right now, down by 8.
Yep, just down by 8, a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from tying the game up. I know Florida just did not expect that fumble to happen at the moment, but now they've got to realize, hey, we can't be conservative here. Let's continue to do what we did in that first half.
Yeah, you know, any given Sunday, man, and you know, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Football is played from the first quarter through the fourth quarter. With that said, shout out to Chrome out here, man, saying I'm glad I wasn't overhyping the Florida game. Game ain't over. It's never over until the clock ends, man.
And we already know that in this series, throughout this whole channel, we've seen so many remarkable comebacks for wins. Florida themselves was part of one. I forgot who it was, I think a couple of weeks ago, that they had a tremendous comeback to win. So, it was, no, I was thinking about Alabama, never mind. But here goes the kickoff as they'll field this one at the 3.
I'll never forget the game you called, man, and Drake Crowell, man, came back. That's got to be the greatest comeback in the history of comebacks, man.
Yeah, that probably puts the icing on the cake for the best comeback ever. For guys who haven't seen that, man, go back and watch season 4. I think it was week 2. I think it was week 2 between the Celtic Tigers and the Riverhogs. That was one of the most craziest games.
Shout out to Caden Blair, man. That's some kind of formality on the part of the mod guys. I have no idea why that's there. I'm starting to think that it has to be there for some kind of mod reason. But it was there in 19. It's here again in 20, man.
I think the reason they put it there is they wanted to try to put rankings in the game. That I don't know how they thought that was going to work out, because you would have had to change them every week. But yeah.
I was wondering. It sounds right, but do you think it's because of the alphabetical order thing? Like maybe the 25 to separate Florida and FSU since it's an F. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a lot to dive into. Here goes this pass over the middle. Cleveland gets the first down at the 44. Marquise Washington slinging it again. He's got 290 passing yards here. He's definitely on pace to throw for 2 games back-to-back over 400 yards. Bigby hasn't played too bad so far. They haven't really used him that much. They've been throwing a lot with Marquise Washington as he looks to throw again here. Feeling some pressure. That's a just flat-out drop there by Stevens.
Yeah, you can hear that up here, man. That guy must have got stone bricks for hands right here, man. That ball just bounced right off his hands right there, man.
I think Marquise Washington, if he had looked higher on that read, he had Ciante getting open there on that slant. But, yeah, that shouldn't even have been dropped. That was a smooth brick sound off of those hands. But 2nd and 10. Marquise Washington hits the drag, finds Ciante Lewis. This time, but it's only a 3 to 4 yard gain. And so 3rd and 6 now here for the Gators.
Florida State taking advantage of that deep zone now, forcing Florida to have to throw underneath right now. Marquise Washington just dumping the ball off here, facing a 3rd and 6. Look for them to play the middle of the field right here and guard the sticks.
And they know Marquise Washington may be a little bit uncomfortable after scrambling last time and getting the fumble, so I don't think they're too much worried about him scrambling. And here he is looking to pass, quickly throws, and he's just short of that first down.
Just short inches. Oh, man, looked like he was going to fight for that one here, and that's going to be another turnover right now. I doubt Florida goes for this one right here.
Who knows? They might. They could be aggressive. I hope that they don't. I think they should punt it to try to pin them somewhere near their own end zone and make it a long distance. They got to travel to score a touchdown. But either way, it's a good decision whether the coach wants to go for it or not.
I think he tried to cut that upfield, man, but lost his footing there on the cut.
And they will punt this one away. The last thing they want to do is give Florida State good field position after being riled up as much as they are right now. Terrible punt right there, though. That goes out of bounds at the 28.
Yeah, in my opinion, you might as well have gone for it right there. I mean, now you give them the ball at the 28, you're at the 47. That was a waste of a kick right there.
Yeah, you got to pin that all on the punter. I mean,
right.
The coach was probably expecting him to pin them somewhere within the 20, somewhere within the 10. Right. He goes outside the 20. I mean, that's when punters typically lose their jobs. Or I like how the community likes to say it, give me your scholarship.
Give me a scholarship. Hand it over, son.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Here goes a throw and a slant. Nice catch. Gets up the field, puts on a little move, doesn't get anything afterwards, but he does get a nice gain of 6.
And how remarkable would it be for Florida State down 28-10, up 10-0, gave 4 unanswered touchdowns, find themselves down 28-20. 28-20, battling back right now, man. And how remarkable would it be for them to go down and get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion?
That would be awesome. I'm not even gonna lie, because I mean, it doesn't ruin anything for Florida. You know, it definitely hurts momentum if they lose, you know, going into the playoffs, as we talked about. But it really helps out Florida State, and it'll be a good storyline for these guys, you know, to win their last game, which took them to a bowl game, which they probably could win. And there he goes with some read option. Not read option, play action, I meant. And look at that strike. Beautiful throw. Hornibrook, man. I don't think he even cares about throwing interceptions. He's just taking chances.
Yeah, he definitely is, man. They're putting them in some nice positions right now to make plays, which you didn't see on the beginning of that is the play action, man. Great fake right here to the outside. Finds a guy just streaking across the middle right here, man. Nice pass and catch by Terry.
And for a second, if he wasn't able to make that tackle, who knows, maybe he would have been able to take that one to the house for a touchdown. Great play.
Yeah, Nassau says it correctly, man. He's going crazy. I agree. 7:30, my friend.
60 Pittsburgh.
Bunch formation at the top of the screen. And look to throw again. Feeling some pressure, and there he is, taking off. He's done this a few times, gets a key block, and I don't think he should have slid. He should have made sure he got that first down. That ball did not cross the line.
Yeah, I think he just slid a little bit too early right there, man. You got to have better awareness than that. He had a block right there, man. Could have got a couple more yards under the play.
That was a key block, man. That was a first down block for sure. You got to take advantage of that. 2nd and 1. Here goes a handoff to the outside, and Patrick, this has been his night all night. 10 carries, -6 yards. He loses 3 yards on that play.
It's good defense right here. Florida, man, you know, they're tired right now, man. This team is driving on them right here, and they got to come up with a stop right now, get this defense off the field, get Marquise with the ball again.
I know Hornibrook's going to feel some type of way. They don't get this first down after sliding short. They could have had a new set of downs at this point. But hey, got to make the next play. 3rd and 4. Can they make that? It's going to look to pass. Good protection. He takes off again. And he will have the first. He doesn't slide this time. Probably should have in that situation, but he hangs on to the football.
Oh, man, what a great play that was, man. Had the awareness to realize that he had space and opportunity to pick up the first down right here as the coverage was solid right here. Cuts it upfield, man. That's what I like to see doing. And I really like how in 20, man, these guys actually cut up the field and not just run to the sideline, man.
Yeah, so much better than 19 was, man. I see Tay the Boss asking what made me start this up. Man, it was always just something I enjoyed doing. I was doing this before, like years before I even started this even up. And I always just liked playing the game of Madden, but I got so bored of playing with the NFL teams, one of my own teams. I always created my own teams and led to this idea. The 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Shotgun. Here goes Hornibrook. Goes over the middle. Oh, man, that should have been intercepted. He actually threw to the right side there. Man, that's a pick they got to have right now. These guys got the momentum. You got to shift that.
Oh, man, right there, man. Yo, my whole team, my whole defense will be doing up downs right now after he dropped that pass right there, man. Should have had that one.
Definitely should have had that one. And so now a 2nd and 10, and it keeps the drive alive here for Florida State as he goes over the middle. Man, I just love the way McDonald has been with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's definitely being aggressive right now, man. They can lean on him, and he's helping Hornibrook right now move the ball, and that's what you can expect. 7 receptions, 117 yards in the day, man. He's looked pretty awesome.
And now it's another big 3rd down, and Florida State convert. Move around, throws, and it's going to be held on to for the first down. Good play.
Very smart play there by Hornibrook, man. Saw he had the slot open right here. Saw the blitz was incoming and just releases the ball right there. Realizing that Murray is going to be a little bit of a fade route right here, man. Wide open, man. Great pass. Great awareness by Hornibrook.
Yeah, good throw. See people talk about some arena football for RFL. There's no way. we can't add anything onto this schedule. All we got is the pros and college. That's it.
Imagine me modding a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Here he goes with a throw. McDonald trying to get the first down. And they have a 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain. They are moving, and I think that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It will. The clock hits 0. Put your 4s up in the chat, man. Florida State looking to try to tie this one up at 28. The final quarter score here 28-20.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we finally got one of those games, man. It seems like we've been letting all the good games get simmed here, offline, and we finally get to call the actual good game, man. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, I hope that tomorrow's game between Alabama and LSU, with the amount of weight that holds, that it's going to be the same case, because, man, that's going to probably be one of the biggest games to come to of the series so far this year. But 2nd and 1, Hornibrook is going to scramble, bounces around, and there he goes for a touchdown. Man, Florida State, they are not giving up hope here.
Man, he just put that on his back right here, man, looking like a Terminator right now, man. Just seeing right here, he bounces off the guy right here and just determined to get to the end zone. Does a great job of rolling out right there, man. Good touchdown here by Hornibrook, man. And, man, he's battled back, man, down 28-10. Doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I've never seen this side of Hornibrook so far this series. I just haven't. He doesn't care what he does. He just wants to lead his team to victory. He didn't care about those 2 interceptions. He still kept his head up, throwing the football, scrambling when he had to, and there he is getting it done himself. And here he is looking to try to get the 2-point conversion to tie this one all up at 28. Can he get it done? As he lines up in the shotgun, quick throw, and look at that play. That was just amazing. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, man, that's what you do right there, man. You got to get that ball out quick and in a hurry, man. And Arians on the sideline right now, man, loves the pass right here by his quarterback.
Beautiful RPO play right there. I mean, like you said, there's no better way to get that pass out than that fast. I mean, he read that quickly. Great play to call in that situation.
Man, this is a rivalry game, man. I mean, we of course, it would have been a nice story with Marquise Washington just blowing out Florida State right now, man. But, this is what we expected to see, man. A rivalry game, a close game between 2 teams, as they like to call it, a house divided here. Both fighting over the bragging rights of the state and everything right here. And it's a great game so far.
And it has been, and that's not a great tackle there by Leonard Warner, as he gets called for a face mask penalty. He's going to give up 15 yards at the end of the return. And that is how you start shifting momentum towards the other direction, because you do not want to give Marquise Washington good field position.
Oh, yeah, man. Give this guy the ball at the 41-yard line, man. I mean, you might as well give it to him at the 10.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack Gamer coming through, man. Good to see you. We're doing pretty good. How are you doing, my friend?
And shout out to everyone here in attendance, man. It's been a great game. Appreciate you guys all coming through to watch this one. Who's going to win it, though? Will Florida State be in a bowl game and upset Florida? We'll have to find out. Game's not over yet. Here goes Marquise Washington. He's scrambling, and he takes a hit as he's able to get that first down at the 46-yard line. I know he's a big body. Yeah, I know he's a big body, but I don't want to see him take too many hits like that.
Yeah. We talked about him fumbling and everything. He already has one fumble tonight, and, he does tend to drop the ball sometime, man, and that's just a weakness of his. He'll have to get better at that at the pro level. I'm pretty sure they'll try to make sure he works on some ball security techniques and everything, man, because he does fumble the ball at times. And
you can tell by the way he carries the football, he doesn't even secure it like most quarterbacks or most ball carriers do, and so that's been an issue that's probably going to have to get worked out of his system. But 1st and 10, Marquise Washington with a spin around, throws. That's going to be broken up incomplete. Good play there by Florida State.
The ball says thanks for making the league because he loves the RFL. Hey, man, the RFL loves you, man. If you guys haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe, follow all our pages, man. Go on Instagram, find all of our teams. Follow everybody. Follow us on Twitter, man. We got a lot going on here in this league, man. We can't do it without supporters like you.
I really appreciate that comment, man, and glad you enjoy the league. First down pickup right there by Marquise Washington after the incompletion the previous play. He just never thinks about the play that went bad before.
No, he doesn't, man. He just comes back out. He comes stronger than ever, man. He makes a mistake on one play and does something remarkable the next play, man. It's just how this guy is, and I can see him just being a caliber player here for years to come.
First and 10 at the 33. Moving down the field steadily now. Tommy Bigby out of the backfield. He's looking to throw, and there goes a spot route wide open to Cleveland. He twirls around, and he will pick up another first down for the Gators.
That's a great play right there, man. But something I'm not liking about Florida, man, is they got these little hook routes that they're running to their wide receivers and their halfback in the open field, man. And, man, maybe they can get these hook routes and just extend them and allow the receiver or halfback to go a little bit further, man. They may actually get some huge yardage off of some of these plays here, man.
That I do agree with. A lot of conservative short plays. There he goes with some play action. He just takes it all into his own hands with the scramble there. Gets it to the 19 for a gain of 4.
Yeah, Marquise Washington's awareness is just so crazy. I mean, most quarterbacks, man, they need a few seconds to observe the play. This guy automatically knows when it's going to be shut down. You can see him, man. He drops back in the pocket and makes a decision instantly every single time, man. Just love watching this guy, man, react to the defense.
He's just awesome. And here they go, giving the ball off to Tommy Bigby, and there goes generic on generic there. Pounds coming down the field and delivering a solid tackle. I really like Pounds, man. He's just a very aggressive safety. He comes down very good at run support. He gets interceptions, tracks the ball. Just a physical safety, which you want to see.
Yeah, and then, Bigby definitely has been getting shut down this more tonight, man, which has kind of made Florida, I guess you could say, one-dimensional, as the run game just hasn't been established yet.
And haven't even really given him too many attempts either. And so maybe that's kind of been what's been shutting him down a little bit too. Need to get him a little bit more involved. But Marquise Washington is running the show a little bit right now, as that's just not the play, though, I think I would have went with on this down.
I think sometimes coaches get down here, man, and just settle and try to be a little bit too conservative, which ends up costing you a touchdown. Now you got to settle for a field goal here.
It seemed like he tried to set up the juke move back outside, and boy, if he pulled that off, he would have had nobody on that left side. But good tackle there, and it's 4th down. They're going to have to settle for 3 on this play. Should be makeable from 39 yards out. And it almost gets blocked, but the kick is up, and it is good. 31-28 is the score. That one straight down the middle.
If you haven't yet, man, check us at sector6apparel.com/collections/RFL, man. With 19 days away from start of the RFL season, man, get swagged out, man. Go get you a throwback, a snapback, man. Get you a jersey or something, man. Get you a hoodie, shirt. I'm always promoting things that we don't have on the website, man. But we got shirts and hoodies and hats, man, and snapbacks for you guys. I think we have towels as well, man. Check us out, sector6apparel.com/collections/RFL, man, and get geared up today, man. We want you guys to be fresh for the RFL season.
Yeah, I think on those shirts you can put your name on the back as if it is a jersey too. So the equipment on that website is A1, man. I've seen some guys buy the hoodies and everything. The hoodies definitely great. Yeah, check out that merchandise, man. Get yourself RFL'd out, man. And man, it's 19 days away before the season starts. Can't wait.
You can also check out gridironhelmets.com, man. A lot of our coaches have been ordering helmets for their teams. Go ahead and check that out. We don't have a graphic for that, man. I'm considering making one of those, man. But you want to see one of these teams, man, with the RFL team logo on it, man, go to gridironhelmets.com, man. Great place to shop for helmets.
There goes Hornibrook looking around, trying to scramble. He's not going anywhere this time. Schuler going to bring him down for a sack. Loss of 5.
Right now, Florida just has to maintain on defense right now. Not allow Hornibrook to do what he wants to do, passing into these windows right here, extending the plays, extending the drives, giving his team more opportunities right now to take the lead. And they got to shut that down right now, man.
That's a good job right there by Schuler, just knowing. And I think they're spying a little bit with different type of defenders to make sure that he doesn't scramble like he has been. Not really too much of a threat scrambling, but, I mean, he has scored a touchdown and got some good yards. So that is a guy that got a option they have to look out for. I mean, there goes Hornibrook. Got good protection and a good throw over the middle. First down as he finds Terry at the 44-yard line. Another look at this play. He just had a 3-man rush, so of course he's going to have some time in the pocket. Finds Terry there, runs a deep dig route. And, I mean, that was wide open across the middle of the field.
Josh Romo says we're up the Marshalls if we're going to get a helmet. I didn't know we had a team called the Marshalls.
Throwing some shade on the commentary. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, and Horny Brook's going to look to pass again, and that's going to be incomplete. Good play on the football.
Excellent defense right there, man. Nice pass. Try to go a 50-50 ball right there, man, but shakes that one up. Great job.
And, I mean, even though Matthews has got tremendous hands for running back, and he loved using them as a receiver, that's a catch that he most likely won't make like a normal receiver would. And that's a catch that a normal receiver might not even be able to make. So tough one right there. 2nd and 10 though. Pump fake. And look at this, a scramble again, and he breaks the tackle, and he fumbles, and it's going to be recovered by Florida as he is going to be knocked down at the 43. So we've seen Marquise Washington give up one, and now Hornibrook gives up his 3rd turnover of the night.
That was awesome right here, man. And try to scramble, doing a little bit too much right here. Hey, quarterback, you got to drop down sometimes, man. You know the defense is coming for that ball right there, man.
I mean, look at that. You break off that tackle, you should already know I got to hit the deck. It's getting crazy now. A little bit too much contact. Florida gets the fumble, and they've been able to take advantage of every opportunity that they have had in good field position. And even long field position, reverting back to that 94-yard touchdown, definitely don't want to give them opportunities like this.
Yes, sir, man. Wow. Big shout out to Coach Rome, man, those Marshalls, man. Hoping they have a pretty good season this year, man.
They've always been a solid but underrated team in the RFL. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about them. But they always seem to find themselves a way into the playoffs or beat teams that a lot of people feel that they shouldn't. That's a good run, though, right there. He was able to pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, they look like a cyclone right there, just spinning in and out.
There are under 7 minutes left to go in this ball game, and this is, if they lose this game, it's going to be the last game of the series for the Florida State Seminoles. And there goes a pass over the middle for a 1st down as he's going to be wrestled down by Eric Strouder.
Marquise Washington just doing Marquise Washington things right here, man. Finds Jefferson over the middle right there for another 1st down play, man. Florida looking like they're trying to put some more points on the board, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's definitely got to be what's on your mind. Got to go for the juggler in this situation. I mean, the game's too close. Only up by a field goal. Touchdowns is what we're looking for, especially late in the game.
Some people kind of shocked right now, man. Probably left the game and it was 28-10, and boy, it's been an exciting game so far, man. 31-28, just 3 points separating these two teams right here.
It's an incomplete pass right there by Marquise Washington, maybe to there. 2nd and 10.
Still got over 30 people watching, man. We've been having a great night so far, man. Consistently between 30 and 36, man. It's been pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it has. We really appreciate the support, and I hope to see you guys in many more streams like this in the future. Look at that juke move by Cleveland. I don't think he's got the 1st down, though. Oh, they do give it to him. Nice play.
I'm just glad the refs didn't botch that one right there, man. We've seen some terrible spots of the ball, but that just seems totally random right now.
And 1st and 10 at the 13. Marquise Washington in the shotgun. The motion is slot receiver is Van Jefferson. Here goes a handoff. Tommy Bigby with a nice block, and he gets almost close to the 1st down as he gets to the 4-yard line. 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, Bigby only had 17 yards, man, but you've been watching this guy run all night long, man. That's like 17 battering rams to a door. That's what he's been doing, man. He's been getting that tough yardage right there, man. And man, I mean, that's just great run right there.
Gotta watch out here. It looks like they may run it. If they don't, a little pump fake pass to the end zone, and that is all for a second. If he came down with that catch, that would have been incredible. But that brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, man. It looked good. That's gonna be a great picture of. I don't know, maybe they'll give us the replay on that one.
Yeah, probably not. Probably wouldn't take a picture of that since he didn't catch it, but
oh man,
it still definitely would look like a solid picture of some heads. Here he is looking to throw. He will scramble instead, and he almost stretches out for the touchdown. Falls inches short.
Man, adding insult to injury, man. Just goes ahead and just says first down. Signaling that for the refs and everything.
Man.
Boy.
There's another look at this play, and he, like you say, he just knows when to take off. And the thing is, he's just not a scrambling quarterback at heart. He stays in the pocket, throws when he knows, and runs when he has to.
Trying to hit a little juke move on the DT right there, man. Kind of wish he would have went through him.
Yeah, big as he is, he should have just lowered that shoulder. First and goal. Look at this. Easy touchdown. And I think he just wanted to add a passing touchdown onto his stats. That's his 5th of the night.
He's got a nickel, man. Wow.
And over 300 passing yards. About to be a 2nd consecutive game with over 400 if they keep throwing for deep yards and making big plays like this. Marquise Washington, I think he's the clear candidate for that Heisman.
Yeah, definitely just been a nice performance right here by the Gators, man. You know, had a huge lead and kind of eased up the gas a little bit in the 3rd quarter here, but back out on top, man. There's a 2-score lead, and there's Marquise Washington down there celebrating, man.
And here goes the extra point to put them up by 10, and it's good. 38-28 is the score with just 4:37 left in the game, man. What do you have to say about Florida State up to this point? What is it that they have to do to try to turn things back around?
Oh, you know, they got to keep going with what they've been doing. I mean, you know, I can't really say too much about the offense except, you know, it's definitely moved. It just hasn't always moved when they need it to move. And Honeybrooke, you know, just has, you know, he has to be perfect, obviously, here. And they got to keep running those plays they were running, man, that was getting them huge chunks of yardage, man. Go back with it. Florida hasn't had an answer for that all night long, except for, you know, a few times on defense. And man, they just got to get Honeybrooke going, man, and get these wide receivers going.
And I agree with, man, if Honeybrooke just continues to play with just trying to make plays like he's been doing, I mean, he doesn't care about those interceptions, those bad stats. He just wants to be able to make that play that's going to help them win the game. If he continues to play like that, I think they have a chance. Very slim time, though, that they have to work with.
Yeah, so for those guys who want to know about the process, man, basically you apply, you pay your $5 in January. You apply to be in a school. And then what we do is, I believe we give you, we put you in a Discord and you wait the whole entire RFL season. There will be a draft, I believe, in May, June, somewhere in there or whatever. And that's pretty much when guys are drafted for the college series. But I'm not sure, Smitty, if the guys who are applying in January, right, are they going to be entering the draft for season 6, or are they going to be?
Yeah, they're going to be in the draft for season 6. So what happens is you will apply, your player will play next year, you will be drafted the next year afterwards. So 2020, you're going to be playing in a college series like this,
right?
And then when so you'll still be playing that year, and then 2021 is when you'll be drafted after the season 6 of the RFL.
Yeah, that's the hang up there. I keep missing, man. That these guys right here in this college series are going to be drafted in June, basically.
Yeah, these guys
yeah.
These guys you see now submitted their players at the beginning of this year.
Right. So the guys who are going to be applying basically in January are going to be playing in the college series. It's going to start next summer sometime, next fall, or whenever the game is.
It'll start most likely in August.
Right.
There was a pass over the middle on the slant route, and Matthews will get the first down. And 392 passing yards, though. I mean, he's really been slinging his football on Florida, but it has been their only source of yards on offense.
Yeah, sometimes teams are just too strong, man. I think that's what Florida State's running into right now. They haven't played bad. They put up, 28 points on the board, and they've had their moments and everything in the game. It's just not enough right now against the Gators.
Yeah. It says so. What do you say? So.
Well, that's the question we just answered.
Okay. Here goes Hornibrook looking down the field on a deep shot, and that's incomplete. Oh man, that would have been, of course, a great catch, but it also is a catch that needed to be made.
Tater Boss asked, "Why do we have to pay?" And hey, it's simple, man. This is a business.
Yeah.
And we work tirelessly and hard on some things, and we got websites and all type of stuff going on, man. So
all that stuff has to be paid for, So we're not letting guys just join the league free like we used to. I mean, we did for the first 4 years let people join free. But that's not going to be the case anymore because this is a legit business. We have paid. We have turned this into an LLC. We have to make payments towards our website. We have to also pay for our equipment, which costs a lot, sometimes even thousands. You got to equate all of that. Then you also got to equate the fact that some guys, if you look in our past, don't even know that their player's been in the league, and we're creating guys wasting time making players for people who don't even show up. So we're done with the free stuff. I just wanted to get the whole spill out there, and I hope people go back to this video so that they know why they have to pay. Also makes it known to us that you're serious. Like if you pay $5, you're most likely going to come back to watch your player. Like if you invest something, you're going to want to see it.
I don't want to brag, man, but I've definitely spent this year alone at least $2,900 just in gear for the RFL, man. Just trying to, between the computer and graphic stuff and the little stuff you got to get and the upgrades and stuff, man. I've spent a lot of money, man, on this, man. So, and that's just me. Imagine all the rest of the guys what they've done.
Yeah, Elgato's, they cost about $150. I just got his PC. Look at that. Oh, man, broke down. That's going to be a stop. Since we're on the topic, this is an important topic. I mean, the PC I got, that's over $1,000 total of the stuff that came with it. And the fact that we're just asking for $5 and people have problems with that, I'm going to be honest, as a commissioner, I could care less if you create a player or not. Like it's $5. So when people say like, oh, I'm not going to create a player because okay then. Yeah. Somebody will, and even if we get a series or a season where somebody doesn't, I mean, we got generic players. So
I'm telling you,
the community players aren't needed, but for those guys who are really invested, who really enjoy our product, I want to make sure we got the right guys that's going to be able to be a player of this league. They deserve to be that.
At the end of the day, man, it's a business, and we see great things for the RFL, man. Check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. Get involved, man. We're all heavily stocked in right now, man. Shout out to Coach Tour out there in the chat, man. Hey, man, you do a lot too, my brother.
Call him the enforcer. Got some problems going on in the Discord. All I got to do is hit up my man, Coach Armstrong. He going to handle it.
Florida native himself, man. Shout out to him.
I don't know who he's going for here in this game.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares who loses or wins. Well, you said how long will the RFL continue? Continue forever, man. Forever.
Get it tattooed.
This isn't going to be ended. Like, this is going to be the next big wave of how you experience sports. Everything else is going digital. So, I mean, if you think about it, this is the next level of sports. We got other leagues out there, the simulation. Right now, I feel like we're really out there doing our thing, and this is going to be something. This is a business. So.
I think people don't know, as well. I hear the commissioner talking about all the time, man. You talk about we want to have our own game, man.
Yeah, we'll get to that point.
Yeah, we're on Madden, but we want to have our own game. So this is going to be something that's going to last a long time.
It'll get to that point the more we continue to grow. Once we start making money, I mean, we already know. Like, think about YouTubers who make a ton of money. And once we get to that point and we get a ton of money, we could go to games and ask, pretty much make our own game. So that's the whole idea of what we're trying to get to. So it's not going to come overnight. But we love the league, so we're just going to keep going with it and wait as long as we have to until that happens.
Yes, sir.
So back to this series here. Definitely been talking for a bit here, but 3rd and 7, Florida State out of timeouts. Got less than a minute now. I think it was safe to assume that this is over, unless they get a big turnover here and somehow get the ball back. Here goes a run, and P. Ryan goes down at the 33-yard line, 1-yard gain.
Shout out to Coach Tour. With the most concise explanation for how the college series works.
That is pretty much. It is pretty much how it works.
You guys have to talk to Coach Toro on the phone to understand how that sentence reads.
Here goes a field goal attempt to put them over 40 points scored in this game, and McPherson knocks it down 41-28 with just 7 seconds left in this game.
Great job by Florida tonight, man, shutting it down right here. I almost had a little bit of a comeback here, man. Kind of, like I said, man, it kind of regressed a little bit in the third quarter, man, but hold it down, man, putting the clamps on here late in the game.
Yeah, that they did. Florida, man, they just, I mean, once they scored those 21 unanswered points, I already assumed it was like, oh, man, it's over. You know, they just kept going, and 10-2 is now going to be their record as they await to see what Clemson does. If they take a loss this week, Florida will jump up to the number 1 team in the series once again. And looking at the comments, see some people shouting, saying 10-2. Definitely been a great season. Look at that spin move. He's been famous for that spin move. I have to tell you, on these returns, he took that punt return that he had that nice spin move. I remember that.
Yes,
but man, it's going to be tough, man. The last game of his college career, we're not going to see any more of Eric Strouder. Who knows? Maybe we could think of an idea where we pick the best generic prospects and do an all-star game after the RFL series, or maybe that's something we could probably do.
Definitely, man. That would be cool.
That would be. 1st and 10, and he's just going to gun one down the field, and that's just covered. Nobody was there. See you, Gators, and clock hits 0. Celebration time for Florida. They win at home, their final game of the regular season. They're going to be going to the playoffs. Cannot wait to see what happens. And tomorrow we have ourselves a game between Alabama and LSU. And the game, and this, the reason why this game is so big is because if LSU wins this game, and according to some other teams, if they win or lose, then LSU is going to make that 4th spot of the playoffs. And if the Gators stay at number 2, that means both the Gators and LSU, the guys we wanted to see compete for a national championship, have a chance to compete for a national championship. And that's going to be amazing.
Commissioner, real quick, man, I just want to say, man, guys, I appreciate all of the love and everything, man, but this is a team effort, man. Like, it's never just about me, man. All these guys, man, the commissioner, Bill, Tor, Justin, like, even some of you coaches, man, these guys all invest in this league, man, because we just fully believe in the league, man, so it doesn't matter if you spent $200 or $3,000, man, we're in it to win it. We want to be a business. We believe in the league, man, and I'm just so happy to be a part of this league that the commissioner has built, man, going into the 5th year, man.
And I appreciate all the support and all the guys who have, even down to, like I said, the staff, the coaches, the community members.
Yep.
Wouldn't be where it is without you guys. I remember going 2 months commentating and I didn't have nobody in the room. I was acting like I had 1,000 people watching me. And it got to the point where one guy stepped in and then a couple more, and then just got to this point. So I'm very thankful for everything that this league has become due to everyone's support. But yeah, that's going to do it here for tonight's game. Florida wins this one here 41-28. Big win for Marquise Washington. Will he win a national championship? We'll have to find out. But until then, it's your boy Smitty and Rob.
Yo.
And we're out.
See you guys,
Peace.
man. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Mitch, you can't draft Strouder if you don't spell his name right.
Where's the T guy?
Stofers. Just in a Snowhawks uniform. See you guys, man.